Welcome everyone. This is for Cancer, the sign of Cancer, as we go forward in July. Today is the 3rd of July. It really is timeless though. Whenever you come to this read, there's definitely going to be a message for you. I have to start, we're going to set the tone with the Wild Unknown Animal Guidebook Tarot. I wanted to kind of get an animal energy for you out first, and then we're going to do the LENORMAND Reverie to set the tone as well. We have the Gilded as usual for the read, uprights and reversals, and clarifiers, Rider-Waite Mini. And this is a general reading, so remember, if something doesn't fit your situation, don't force it to fit. If you want a reading from me, you can check out my information below or my website, twinflames3344.com. And I have a CD out there also called The Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe. You can check that out if you'd like as well. It's only $1 for a song, you know. And so let's get going with Cancer's read. Happy birthday for all of those of you who've had your birthday already in Cancer and those coming forward. The sign of Cancer for July 2022. The sign of Cancer. What's going on with you guys today? It was 3:02 when we started the read, and 3 is the Empress and 2 is the High Priestess. Also coming together with Divine Feminines, perhaps. Let's see what's going on here. So what is the tone for Cancer for July 2022? And it's very significant since that's the United States birthday, July 4th coming up tomorrow. And that came right up. The hyena came up, kind of slithering away. So why is that coming up for you guys? Actually, there's 2 more cards coming up with that. We have the tarantula, which is kind of being in a crossroads, and the whale. And in this depiction of the whale, it's, you know, they're very drained. We have the peacock wanting to come out here too, and it actually matches the bottom of the deck, which is the sea serpent. See the coloring there? And this is the collective for me, but there's a seal broken right here. So what's going on with the seal being broken? Why is the hyena kind of slithering away? Remember, the hyena is the one who likes to make jokes at other people's expense, but here they've kind of been humbled. Here they've been put at a crossroads here, and then the whale, who may be exhausted, trying to help them out as well. And the peacock in this deck is someone who's exactly who they appear to be. They're beautiful inside and out, right? Perhaps wanting to help. This could be an older person as well. So let's put these guys up here and then see what the Lenormand has for you guys. So again, and there can be some energy of shame as well around the hyena. So remember, this is the bottom of the deck along with the owl, the wise owl, perhaps cracking the codes regarding the sacral chakra as well. And all eyes see keeps coming up this week too. That was just coming up again for me. Let's see what the LENORMAND Reverie has to say for Cancer. Sorry if I'm having trouble getting my words out today. Just some general energy for Cancer, for the sign of Cancer in the month of July. What's going on for Cancer? Sign of Cancer, July 2022. July 2022. What's coming up for Cancer? There we go. Okay, we have the polar bear. This often comes up as that dark mother energy with the 15, which is the devil or shadow. The pushiness, you know, it could be a pushy Cancer mom, you know, trying to get her kids to do what she expects them to do. But we have the 10 of Wands here as well, which is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, feeling burdened. And this could be a mother too, feeling burdened by feeling like she has to kind of keep nudging her kids when they should be doing it themselves. And there's that burden again, her trying to push those burdens away from her, no longer taking those responsibility, no longer taking the weight of the world off of others' shoulders, allowing them to take responsibility for themselves. And again, this is that energy of, I mean, it can be the anchor and anchoring, but for me, this is always about pulling up anchor and detaching, like cutting cords. And there could be some stress that you're trying to cut cords from, the wounded warrior energy. This is the Atlas leaving the wounded warrior behind, and that came up in the twin flame read as well. So definitely that being pushed to let go of that shadow side of victim mentality, of the weight of you know, carrying the load for others as well as burdens for yourself instead of being happy. And the next card coming out is getting your wish. So we're going to keep that out though. The bottom of the deck is the 43 of coming together in joy. And each has to go through their own path in order to get to the middle. This can be confusion. This is the maze, the labyrinth, and trying to figure out how to get to the juicy center over there. And there's that abundance of energetic exchange or hours of love regarding the fish energy, which can reference the Christ unity consciousness, but also the King of Pentacles is coming up here, and that abundant flow of energy, and trying to figure out how to get together with them, or how to achieve the same thing that they've achieved as the King of Pentacles here, is the underlying energy here. And we have the underlying energies like this, with a crack in the seal or a break in the seal, and trying to figure out what it is. And there can be some confusion where that break or that that could be a break in confidentiality as well. Whatever the break in the seal is, where it's coming from, there may have been some confusion around that. So let's see where that all goes. And then we have the fish in the water too, which I've been dealing with, you know, water issues for the past 6 months. So, and I have Cancer rising, so just so you're aware, that's the only Cancer I have in my chart though. All right, now for the read. So this is the Gilded Tarot, and look, the letters just fell out. So the Gilded Tarot for the sign of Cancer in July. And again, you can see this could be two different people, right? Someone feeling guilty that they didn't fix the problem, and then the mother energy, you know, pushing to figure out what the burden is, to pulling up anchor. And there is water energy there too, with the polar bear and the anchor there, and the whale. There's a lot of water there actually. So let's see what's going on. All right, for the sign of Cancer for July 2022, one more shuffle. July 2022, the sign of Cancer. And what do we need to know? For Cancer's highest good, what does Cancer need to know? July 2022, sign of Cancer. Okay. All right, so for Cancer, the first sign, it's the Lovers reversed. So this came up upright when I was shuffling, and now it's reversed in the middle of the read. And this can also be a Gemini energy. So maybe indecision regarding a love relationship. This can be a breakup. This can be a lack of affection being shown. This can be, like I said, it's somebody with Gemini in their chart or dealing with a Gemini. The challenge here for you is the Three of Cups and coming together. So this can just represent a lack of affection because you're being challenged and coming together in joy with this energy that you want to come together with. The foundation is the Six of Cups reversed, which can be a negative past. It can be the past returning now, right? This can be a falling out with someone, a best friend in the past, or someone who you thought was a best friend or relationship, a lover, that wasn't. Or this can be your children giving you a hard time as well, right? This definitely looks like some kind of like past break or past life kind of karma thing. And then the recent past, you have the Death card reversed. So again, something that never ends. This can be someone who's dead tired or a near-death experience. This can be somebody with Scorpio in their chart. And the never-ending story. Crowning for you is the Temptation, right? This is the Four of Cups, which is that grounding, integrating, and mastering how to receive love. It's also boredom and apathy and temptation here, right? The idle hands and the devil's workshop and all that. But we have temptation here, kind of paralyzing you, right? Because there's no movement forward here. This is all that falling out in the past and challenged by coming together in joy and being happy. And what's coming up for you is the Wheel reversed. And this could be, it's saying it's just not quite time yet, or just having a hard time, things aren't going your way. This can be somebody with Libra in their chart for me. The Wheel of Fortune could be another sign for someone else, but that's what it comes up for me, and this is my read, so that's the way I read it. You see yourself as the Devil reversed, And this is detoxing. But remember, in detoxing, when we have the codependency or addiction, before we detox, we peak out here, which is part of that detoxing energy, right? The worst of it comes out, and that's what leads to the detoxing. And this can be as simple as a vitamin detox too, right? That you're taking coal or some kind of detox vitamin. It doesn't have to be something really profound or serious, but I feel like this is retrograde motion for you, because they're all reversed. You know, these two aren't reversed, but everything else is reversed. It's like the wheel is going backward in order to rev up to go forward again. So you're detoxing here, a falling apart in the past, or perhaps the past returning, or kids giving you a hard time. And what's around you, or how others see you, is this Knight of Cups reversed, which can be that energy of jealousy or rejection, moodiness, insincerity. This can be the schmoozer that kisses up to other people to get them to do what they want them to do. So let's see what else is coming up. So far we have Gemini reversed, Scorpio reversed, Libra reversed, Capricorn reversed, and the block for you is strength. Strength, courage, good health. This could be a pet as well. Maybe you're blocked by having pets, or you need a pet, or maybe you have a pet. That's your issue here. It's a block. This is also can be somebody leading you around, right, by chain, right? Someone who's whipped, or letting someone else control their lives or lead them all the time, right? And this is Leo energy. So the block for you, Cancer, is the energy of Leo, and that can be the Leo timeline, that it's just not time yet. You have to get through Leo, which goes through about the 21st of August. And yeah. And actually Leo is looking toward this Libra energy reversed. So going into Libra is mid-September, around September 21st to the 23rd. Going into that. So it's kind of like you have to get done with Leo and through Virgo season, right? At the beginning of Libra here. That's what I'm getting from that. So this is like timing issues. And then what's coming at the end for you is the Queen of Cups. Then that will be your time. This is Juliet. This is Cancer energy. So much like if any card in the deck is Cancer, it's the Queen of Cups. And in this deck, it's a beautiful rendition of you. So she's longing for her, you know, this is that Juliet energy, longing for her Romeo, or just being in love with life itself and loving herself and just taking in the breeze. You know, she could be on a cruise, she could be at a casino, whatever it is for you that makes you happy. And here's that temptation, and here she is, like longing for that. But she's upright in that energy. It's like all of this is the detoxing, and this could be someone outside of you. This doesn't have to be you. That can actually be, you know, somebody else that you're interested in, right? So she's longing for this energy who won't turn upright. So that could have somebody with water in their chart, or just someone who's learning how to, you know, this is about being love and offering love, and this person's not in that space right now. Let's see what else comes up when I start clarifying. But what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Two of Pentacles. And that's, you know, juggling, doing the daily grind. This could be performing, right? And there's nothing negative going on behind here. There's a ship coming in, there's dolphins swimming, so there's nothing to distract you from. This is just someone doing what they love, keeping their eye on the prize, that higher vibration, and just trying to stay balanced. And this could also be somebody performing for the Queen of Cups. And what's left hanging in limbo is the Ten of Pentacles. So this last piece of your read is gorgeous. I mean, this is abundance, wealth. This is family, business, or community, the dream heaven on earth. You know, this is the treasure, the inheritance, that the meek shall inherit the earth. There's also that reference of Cancer feeling so insignificant in the scheme of it all, right? That she's seeing herself as the Two of Pentacles, juggling the Two of Pentacles in the Ten of Pentacles, which feels very small. Or maybe this person who's juggling for her, wanting her attention, doesn't feel worthy of her energy here, of having this dream family, business, or community, or the legacy of two energies coming together, the Queen of Cups with this family, business, or community. And she may be tempted, this may be you, tempted to go back to work with this energy, to perhaps to make more money. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money, or get a new job. But I feel like, and it can even be like, you know, it can be retirement too, and then going back to work, needing additional income or needing a second job. But I don't see this as anything negative. This is beautiful right here. It's like it's just not time yet, and needing the strength to not let anyone yank your chain or lead you astray. This is, the challenge is coming together in joy, and that's nothing negative, that's beautiful. So why is Cancer not allowing themselves this beauty of life? This also can be referencing after sex, after coming together with the beautiful children, right? That all this stuff upright, but it happened already, so it's not happening now. So perhaps after sex, after a death, after a falling out, after a fun party, right? It's all after all that stuff, still tempted by the Holy Grail, wanting it all, and challenged by coming together in joy and being social and being strong and healthy. And again, somebody could need a pet in their life. Maybe that's what's being called for you, which is interesting because my daughter's bringing her dog, and she's moving home for a while. So we'll see how that goes. And there's also the energy of these two being together, but they're not, because the Knight of Cups is reversed. So I'm going to pull a few extra cards from this deck at the end, in case we need it to close the read. And then we're going to clarify everything, see what comes up. So let's see here. Okay. So that makes sense. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here is the Ten of Swords reverse, which for me is great, because for me this is bliss of all the pain releasing from you. That's where the bliss comes in. So what's going on underneath here, we'll see. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And they don't look very happy with each other, but they're both upright. So they're both, you know, upstanding people doing what they should be doing. But I don't think they're very happy with each other. And this is a ghosting going on, or somebody feeling like they were stolen from. Okay. And then we have this energy, which is Gemini Reverse, which this can be too. So this could be a Gemini who scammed somebody, who ghosted you or scammed you. All right. And then the energy of bliss anyway, right? That the worst is over, the bliss sets in. So let's see what's going on with that. So it's two people. There's nothing wrong with the two people I'm showing, but this Gemini may be a bit of a shyster here. All right, let me just set this up. All right, so this is how it looks. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, and they're not too pleased with each other, and it may be because of the energy of this Gemini. This can be a Virgo reverse too, but it can be Gemini. Sometimes Aries will come up for the Magician for me as well. But this is a dark energy when it's reversed like that, because it's manipulative, insecure, not having the tools. And so they ghosted. And maybe they aren't a bad person, but they went into insecurity and ghosted because they didn't feel like they could follow through with whatever they're doing here. The worst is over right now, for the bliss to set in after perhaps a heated exchange or someone not expressing their true desires and kind of just ghosting a situation, which I have experienced this past month. So it doesn't have to be a big deal or anything, but it is that energy that, and again, like I said, Queen of Pentacles and King of Wands are both upright there. We also have Scorpio reversed energy next to Gemini reversed energy. And Libra reversed. Leo is upright here. So follow your heart. That inner child. Let's see what's going on. This just fell out while shuffling. So the Ace of Swords is a split, a divide, a big lie. So why is that going on? Again, for Cancer, the month of July 2022. July 2022. Okay. So like I said, I was at a party yesterday with a bunch of kids. Like this can be like, you know, yesterday this was what I was doing with these beautiful little kids. And then today, you know, that's past. So that can be that kind of energy as well. The underlying energy is that Ten of Swords, that bliss energy after dealing with a scam type of situation. So we have the Two of Wands reverse, which is feeling like you've got no options, you know, especially if you know, someone ghosts you in the middle of doing something, so it wasn't finished. So feeling like you're out of options, or you implemented and you chose a direction to go in, but then you got stuck because of an outside situation. There's that Gemini again. So the King of Swords reverse is this definitely a Gemini energy. It's twice right there. Could have Scorpio in their chart as well. And then we have somebody who's bored, or somebody who was bored, and maybe that's why they ghosted, because they just didn't feel like doing it anymore. So obviously they're not in their integrity, which is the King of Swords reversed. But the worst is over of that, of having to face your fears or face the enemy, right? Who is somebody's offering love and somebody else is challenging them, or you know, there could be ego involved here too, where they felt like somebody was challenging their authority or their ego, and so they just didn't want to do it anymore, didn't want to be there anymore. And this can be in a relationship as well. And the recent past is the Scorpio or Death card reversed, where we have the Three of Pentacles coming up with the Two of Swords reversed. And that could be at work or any place of co-creation, with new information coming in, or no longer being decisive, right? Making a decision. But there's clarity here, but that can knock you off balance as well, regarding a workplace or place of coming together and co-creating, right? The never-ending story and a lot of hard work, which is that Atlas energy of the King of Pentacles reverse coming up here. So he's not in his integrity either, along with the Queen of Swords. So we have the King of Swords over here, the Queen of Swords over here, which can just represent two air signs not in their integrity. The King of Pentacles not in his integrity, and trying to come together at work in that kind of energy, right? Because these two are upright over here. The Queen of Pentacles is upright with the King of Pentacles reverse, and the King of Wands is upright. And they could be trying to come together and to try to work on something with these other energies who are not playing nice or not playing fair, you know, just trying to get people to come in and finish things, and they're not doing it. And this new information that may have knocked people off balance regarding how much work needs to be done, and may have really thrown off balance this Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I'm not going to put these down, but these are the next two cards coming out. And this is Virgo reversed and Capricorn reversed. So this could be two people with Virgo and Capricorn in their chart. And again, we could have, you know, energy of that in the King of Pentacles at least here, and she can be Virgo as well. So he could be a Capricorn, Queen of Swords could be the Virgo, or vice versa. It really doesn't matter. And there's the Six of Cups coming up reversed. So they're telling you that this Six of Cups, these two energies, are these two, because I was just talking about them. Capricorn, or somebody at least with Capricorn or Virgo in their chart. It could be a Capricorn sun sign or Virgo sun sign, but usually I would say that's just a sign in their chart. And dealing with this King of Swords Gemini energy for sure over there. Now she could be Gemini as well with the Lover's card here and the Queen of Swords. So I can't leave that out, but she could be Virgo too, and that was just coming out, defining it and matching it up to this card here. So this could represent the Lovers. So if it is, she could be Gemini with the King of Pentacles. Otherwise, if this is the Lovers and a breakup or lack of affection between lovers, then that is that Virgo and Capricorn energy who had a falling out in the past, or the past returning now, or having difficulty with their children. So why is that Six of Cups reversed? Oh, that card just fell on the floor. Make sure there wasn't another card down there. Nope. Okay. So here we have the Wounded Warrior surrendering, along with these two energies that were just coming out. So this is the one who's defending their wounds and licking their wounds, and this is the one who's finally giving up on that, right? So letting go of the wounds, the victim mentality, which was the energy of coming up before here as well, regarding this can be someone going crazy and in detoxing, you know, how we all feel when we're trying to detox or withdraw from something that we really like. This also can be a parent that you're taking care of with Alzheimer's or dementia and detoxing that. But it's very difficult because they're not going to, you know, come out of that. But surrendering to whatever energy this represents for you, whether it's a Virgo reversed or Capricorn reversed, or detoxing, coming out about your wounds and this falling out in the past, or a negative childhood about your parents and your childhood, which is very much Cancer, right? Cancer longs for their mother. They probably had a difficult relationship with their mother. And there's that Six of Cups reversed again, and that dependency of the child here, the powerlessness of the child. And then the Lovers in the center of the read, which is lack of affection or a breakup. Let's see what's going on there. The Lovers reversed. Breakup. There's the Knight of Swords with the news. And also in the Twin Flame read, a divorce decree was coming in for someone. So someone might get a message or a physical delivery in the mail regarding a split, like final court papers, that kind of thing. And again, breaking patterns, somebody tripped up or dropped the ball, and this could be notice of someone who dropped the ball in a division, a split, or a lie. Or this person could be very defensive to what the Knight of Swords said. Maybe the Knight of Swords didn't think that the work was being done properly, like that you dropped the ball, and they said something to this Gemini reverse with the Ace of Swords reversed, and they split because their ego, because they didn't like being told they were wrong. Could be something as simple as that. The challenge here is the Three of Cups upright with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Ten of Swords upright. So coming together with a player who hurts you, right? So the challenge is come together in joy with someone who really behind the scenes wants to betray you. Or maybe they're just falling short on their energy and thought they could follow through, but they didn't. Maybe they hurt their back and they couldn't follow through. Okay, but this also could be somebody paralyzed by their passions and wanting to end the pain. This can be getting a massage as well. Coming together to get a massage because, you know, to make yourself feel better because you maybe have a lot of aches and pains. This can be, you know, so this can be just, you know, taking care of yourself, or it can be dealing with work and wanting to release someone from some kind of a contract or something, right? So see, here's somebody offering help or wanting to make things better, balance things out, right? And being strong and just being okay with what happens. So maybe someone will come back, but this should be in the past. So this was maybe you were willing to be fine with everything, but again, it looks like you were ghosted in the past here. Was that you ghosting somebody else in the past? Crowning here is that Four of Cups, tempted by the Holy Grail. And was this Gemini reverse tempted by the Holy Grail? Right. I have the Death card reverse, which came up over here. So again, this is when the Death card comes up, it's an end or transformation into the next, the transition here. It's the need to transition and let go of a cycle, but it seems like it's going on forever. And here's the letting go of a little bit of money, time, or energy in order to fix the place up or to make amends with someone here, perhaps after dealing with a death, that maybe you dealt with a death in the past, so it's over with now. This can be a near-death experience as well, or just being dead tired of not having any money to spend to fix up the place or to make amends with someone. Somebody's tempted by the Holy Grail, whether that's to buy things for your place that you can't afford or in a love relationship. And here's the Ten of Cups reversed in an unhappy situation, unhappy family, or an ending of an emotional cycle that needed to be over. It's like the family's not happy no matter what you do. Or this could be a falling out with the family as well, right? The child who's not happy or feels like they can never live up to the family's expectations emotionally. And here's the Page of Wands reversed. They can be frustrated, they can be uninspired, they can be sick or sick and tired. That can be a player energy too, like it'd be a teenager who's just very insecure and comes off as a player type of energy, because we have both the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands right here. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Coming up for Cancer is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Why? So it feels like you have a lot of player energy around you, fiery player energy, you know? Maybe that's energy of your past, that you had bad relationship experiences in the past where people just used you and then never called you back. Or this can be someone on work who goes in, does what they want, and if they don't feel like it, they just leave and kind of ghost the job. So it'd be ghosting relationships, ghosting jobs. That player energy definitely here. And no cards are coming up for this Wheel of Fortune reverse. All right, there we go. The Fool being free. So when it's not time yet, it's time to be free. Free from heartache, free from separation, free from bad weather, free from work, retirement. Okay, so perhaps the wheel reversed right here is showing you retirement, right? The wheel upright would have been this great career that you had, and maybe now it's time to put the wheel into a different direction, but you have to get off the wheel first before you get onto a new wheel. So this is freedom from any of those energies that may separate you from yourself, right? Work, bad weather, heartbreak. That could be medical procedure too, and finally being freed from an injury or some procedure that you had to take care of, and you had some downtime because of that. You had to recover from it. And again, also heartbreak and being pushed to the emotional limit. This can be being dumped on or dumping on others. This can also be getting the fluids out of your body, right? Vomiting, sweating too much, or sweating it out could be coming up here, right? That stress of having to work too much and push to your emotional limit, and now being freed from that because of that twist of fate of what happened over the past 2 years. Perhaps someone who never would have quit their job, right, because of status or money or whatever it is freed because of they were forced to be put in a situation they never would have been put in otherwise. And you see yourself as the Devil reversed, and that could just be Capricorn in your chart. But again, feeling screwed from the past, feeling screwed by your kids or people who used and abused you, or that's the way you feel about them in the past, and detoxing from that. Or maybe you being the player here and detoxing from that, or just detoxing from any kind of vice that you have with the Three of Wands upright and the Six of Swords reversed. Being present in the moment to things that took your peace away from you, and being more present, right? So you can stay more balanced. Stepping up to the plate, spreading the word, speaking your truth, perhaps a little bit at a time. This can be a message as well. Getting the message out there with the Queen of Cups, that's you. Okay. So this is you focusing on your heart and a love message here, or this could be you and a child as well, after being present to codependencies and detoxing for a while and finding no peace. Perhaps there's a message or a child coming to visit with the Queen of Cups. And there's that visiting or moving card. And there's Pisces energy coming up, and my daughter happens to be Pisces. So that definitely could be that energy. This can also represent you as the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, or an aide who's coming to help you to recover from a surgery or some kind of illness. So that could be an aide, a nurse, it can be a nun, or just someone from the church to help you out, you know, or the synagogue or the temple, whatever it is for you. But this also could be an alternative healer, and living with them perhaps, or visiting with them and doing that kind of work, or detoxing together. What's around you? Is that you or is that somebody else? That Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Why is that there? Is that you or somebody else? Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. There we go. The Seven of Cups reversed is, you know, this could be dumping multiple loads. Maybe you're getting rid of stuff. That can be sexual as well, but that's letting go of emotional attachments, no longer confused, finding the one and then getting rid of the rest because you don't need the others. And coming together is blocked here. So it's like someone, this could also be someone like, you know, dousing your inspiration, your fire, your love, right? This is heaven in your eyes. It could be someone raining on your parade here, which was coming up here, someone raining on your parade. Someone raining on your parade regarding your belief in this and coming together and then becoming blocked. Whether this is, you know, this could be a vehicle or travel, any kind of movement that's been canceled or issues with that, or a cancer. This can be the disease cancer as well, and that becoming a block in coming together. This also could be a breakup, a breakdown, a break-in, a breakout, or a breakthrough. So any of these energies could be blocking the way for this coming together, which is the challenge for you. Perhaps in this night of, this can be your challenge as these things blocking you from coming together, or this could be somebody outside of you who's had trouble getting to you because they had to go through kind of all of these illusions first and learn about themselves through those illusions, right? Those things we're all tempted by up here, and then finding out we don't really need those things once having experienced them or having gone through difficult things because we were tempted by things that weren't good for us. The block here is the Strength card. And we have the Five of Wands reversed and the Empress there. This is like the losing battle with the Empress, or ending the fight, ending the competition with the Empress, or not trying to be the Empress. You don't have to be it all. The block for you is strength, courage, good health, and not letting the Empress or the mother or grandmother energy kind of like draw you into a sparring event, like not allowing, and that could be with yourself as well. And if this, as the Cancer masculine energy, you could be feeling, you know, like a child right here. The Cancer mother energy is feeling more motherly, but if this is the masculine energy, you could be feeling very young again, wanting to get the word out, perhaps wanting to play baseball or just step up to the plate more, right? But in a younger energy here than the feminine Cancer here, being more of that, in that mother and nurturing energy. But again, there's this energy of not wanting to fight with a mother, or the strength that you developed because of the fighting with your mother, right? She may not even be around anymore, but because she fought with you, you became who you are, you became strong. So why are you blocking the strength that you are? This is like a Leo energy here. You're challenged by joy and coming together, or just socializing, right? Maybe Cancer wants to stay in their shell and not socialize so much after being hurt from a breakup. You know, they're more sensitive than others. So the block for you is coming together socially, being afraid to get hurt again. And the block is you, the block can literally be a pet or a Leo, or your own ego. Or the block is you think you need to be stronger than you actually need to be, or maybe you're stronger than you think you are. And so that's your block, because you don't think you're that strong. And then here is the Queen of Cups. She's upright and tempted. Queen of Cups. What is she looking for? Well, a whole bunch of stuff. All right, she's looking for, the Ace of Wands is reversed, right? She's looking for inspiration. She's looking for the dream family, business, or community. She's looking for a man who will be unconditionally loving. She's looking for a committed marriage that will be true. And she's looking for magic. These are all things that are not there that she's looking for. That's why they're all coming up reversed. I'm going to show them to you upright so you see what she's looking for. She's looking for an offer of passion from her dream family with the King of Cups, who's unconditionally loving and perhaps has his own establishment, or perhaps is fine with does a committed religion as long as he's a loving person. But this is like the old boys club too. Maybe she's looking for someone who's traditional. And this also could be Taurus energy. And is magic, has all their tools on board, or likes to perform, or this can be like they're open to traditional or alternative belief systems. Even if you don't agree with each other, you're open to each other's energies. So this could be coming up for what the Queen of Cups is looking for. She could be frustrated, she could be dealing with dysfunctional family, or the King of Cups can be this Knight of Cups reversed with a dysfunctional family. There may be abuse in that family as well. And there could be divorce, you know, children from divorce saying, I'll never get divorced. I don't care what the situation. I'm not going to do that to my kids. But the fact is that divorce doesn't do anything to kids. It's the lack of love and the fighting between the parents that is what does it to the kids. If you live in a hateful environment, you're hurting your kids. No matter whether you verbalize any of that or not, they feel the energy. So that's the problem with staying in an environment that's not authentic to you, that's not making you happy. So she's longing for all of these things that haven't come forward. And she's like saying, where is my King of Cups? I'm here, I'm upright, I did the work. Where's my King of Cups? And then there's this is the act, right? She's waiting for the King of Cups to come and juggle with her to create their dream life. The Two of Pentacles, Spirit's connecting with me. It's making me want to cry, actually. The Two of Cups upright is the Queen of Wands, and there's the Knight of Cups upright. It's like the Knight of Cups has to leave behind the Queen of Wands in order to come forward and propose to the Divine Feminine in the 5D, who's getting over the loss and the regret of the past. Okay. But there's that energy there. But someone has to do a lot of juggling to do that. And then the Ten of Pentacles is Judgment. It's that wake-up call that you deserve everything. And this is that energy of feeling rejected, of vulnerability. The wake-up call to rejection and vulnerability, and trying to end the nightmare, the stress, the sleepless nights due to love loss, heartbreak, with the Emperor over here, and that can be a father issue as well. But the you know, the Emperor is the one who has all the money right here, right? And trying to end a relationship perhaps with a father who was abusive or controlling growing up, and or this could be an Emperor who explodes, right, who freaks out, but he's coming out all upright, right, so he looks good in public, but at home he might freak out. But this also can be an Emperor who now has epiphanies, and this can be sexual exchange, and not wanting to walk away from that, and feeling like they're being sneaky or cheating, and awakening to that as well. And there's Pisces or Capricorn reversed energy here, along with Scorpio over here too. So let's see what else is coming up in the other cards that I pulled. It seems like a bit of story still is playing out. So we have the Ten of Pentacles upright, and then the Seven of Wands reversed, feeling defenseless to this energy, feeling overwhelmed by this energy. Are they ganging up on you? And here's the Four of Swords reversed. This is about not being able to sleep, feeling maybe you're numb, you're sleepwalking. This could be awakening and coming out about it, but there's a lack of trust in this card, and this is learning to have trust, to trust in your heart, not to trust in the stability of your family, but to trust your own heart. And this is feeling defenseless to the family. This can just be energies coming in as well as you're ascending, but feeling ganged up on by the family in the past, and awakening to this, or you're awakening to the wounds that are blocking you now from having what you want, and you're realizing in your childhood what happened that's the same thing playing out now in a totally different way. And here's coming together at work, which parallels to this Ten of Pentacles over here on a lower level, right? With the Three of Pentacles, work, and then the Ten of Pentacles, grand achievement over there. Awakening, rising above the energy of feeling like you have to be the Ten of Pentacles, coming to work in the Three of Pentacles where you're happy, and being the Ten of Pentacles in a very happy place. It doesn't matter what others think, that you have to be the Ten of Pentacles to be happy. No. the King of Pentacles can be the King of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. He doesn't have to be the Emperor with the 10 to be happy. And notice that the Empress is right next to the King of Pentacles over here. And then we have the Wounded Warrior reverse. This is the surrendering of the victim mentality. This is the Atlas energy carrying the weight of the world, letting go of the victim part of that. You can still carry weight if you want. You can have 10 wands or 10 pentacles, but you don't have to be happy. And this is the King of Pentacles, who always thought he had to have the status, right? Because of what the family said. Maybe the family doesn't think the Three of Pentacles is enough because he has to be like them. But this is him saying, no, this is just what I want, and I'm surrendering to that. I don't need to answer to you. I only need to answer to my own heart. And if I have to do that under the radar and secretly be needy for a while for your attention because it's hard for me to detach from this, maybe they're feeling like a failure because of what the family always says, and not having any real emotional happiness in their life because of the way the family taught them to be, or didn't accept them unless they did certain things. And then this is reaping rewards of having 7 pentacles, perhaps, not 10. And that the family's never satisfied, even with the 7. And then this could be Cancer energy, or someone with Cancer in their chart, or the new moon, or getting up really early, or reaping rewards of deception, or reaping the rewards of getting up early and starting something new, and being brave enough to let go of the old security of the money, time, and energy, or the family that's overseeing you, and starting on your own, perhaps with this peacock bird who's caught your eye over there, and who the family would never understand. And then here's the King of Swords reversed. Okay, so he could be maybe the King of Swords is the peacock, and this is a feminine energy, unless this is two guys, could be as well. This could be a father and child as well, who's looking at each other in a new way, right? So the father needs to get off of his high horse because the son is doing what he wants to do, whether this is the peacock, right, with the ego, or this is a new bird that he's interested in, and that could be a father and child energy. Whether it's a grown child or a young child doesn't really matter. So the defenselessness to the family here, of that dream family, but have they controlled you? And this can be a wound about coming together with someone who has a family like what you just left, but they may not be at all like the family you just left. They may actually be very loving, kind people, but you're assuming that because you have a wound around wealthy families. So defenseless to the energies of the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, who's down here. So definitely can be that father and son energy. This could be a big brother too, who was always teasing you when you were young. But this is also you going from this energy to start over again and be this energy, the student of life, and feeling defenseless here and reaping rewards and wondering, and this is you going into your wound. I have 7 pentacles, but is this enough? Am I worthy? Or am I worth enough to get this person that I want to be with? But it looks like somebody's finding how to be happy with what they have, which is amazing. And then we have the Four of Swords reversed, rising above lack of sleep or the trust issues, awakening and coming out, about the energetic exchange, the hours of love, lots of back and forth, whether it's travel or communication. But yeah, this is the lovers out in the cold. If you don't like them, then that's too bad. Then we'll leave the Ten of Pentacles family and we'll do it on our own. And this is awakening to that. With the High Priestess, that could be Divine Feminine, Pisces, Virgo. This could be Aquarius energy as well. They have help if they need it. And here's that Aquarius energy as well, right? So this can be a healer, this can be a dreamer. This is about someone helping you to achieve your dreams. Again, Pisces, Aquarius, and Virgo energies all coming up here. And awakening to that you can have your dreams, even if your family told you could never have your dreams. You can do anything you want. You don't have to do what they say. You don't have to be like them. You can still love them. If they don't love you, if you don't do it their way, then you shouldn't be in their energy. The Three of Pentacles is upright, the workplace, just the way you like it. Let's see here, Three of Pentacles. And there's sharing, right? Feeling very good, being generous to others, being able to help others, share with others, perhaps settling out with others, being strong and healthy and courageous in a very practical business here, or in coming together to create. And then we have the King of Pentacles upright. Who, under the radar, he's coming up upright. And he's looking up at the strength of how he is at work. But I think outside work, he's actually feeling like a failure still, because he's still in that wound energy of the family. Feeling like a failure, being seen as needy for attention, or the attention whore type of energy, or doing things under the radar. This can be getting paid under the table as well, but also released at the same time. So at the same time, their family's telling them they're a failure, and they maybe still believing that in a certain sense. They're also feeling that freeing feeling of being released. It's like, thank God, I may not be a success anymore in their eyes, but I feel free. I may need to save, I might need to withhold from them, I might need to play hardball, but I'm going to be patient with myself and take one step at a time, and I'm going to have that higher love. It's definitely breaking away from the family type of energy here. And you have that here too. It's the same cards. So it actually should be more down here. So we have that Six of Wands right here with the Wounded Warrior surrendering as the King of Pentacles. So it's like his two personas, and there's definitely Sagittarius energy here. And there's Leo up here. And we have the Aries up here with the Emperor over there. So it's definitely 3 fire signs coming up. And again, letting go of that Ten of Cups family energy of negativity and unhappiness, and being defenseless to that. No more. Rising above that energy here. Reaping the rewards of what you have, of your efforts. The Seven of Pentacles. See how quickly, as soon as you let go of the wound, that Three of Pentacles becomes the Seven of Pentacles. Because as soon as you release the need to be what you're not, you're freeing the universe to bring you what you want. Spirit's connecting with me major right now. It's the new moon, the new day, the new dawn of getting up the next day and being ready to carry on. This can be draining, of children who drain you, of the need for vacation. This is children who are out of control, or egos that are out of control. Like, this is vacation and fun in the sun, the way life should be with your family. But this is not that. It's draining. There could be some deception from your children. There's deception again, right? No sun, no moon. You never see the sun and the moon. You're inside all the time working. And you're rising above that. You're rising above any deception. You're rising above the need to get up early. That doesn't faze you at all. That's no problem for you. And that's coming out right here. Moving out with the, or the Queen of Pentacles reverse, maybe moving out. And we have the, let me move this over a little bit. So we have the Page of, sorry, you can't see those cards on the table. Here's the Page of Pentacles at the end of the read with that peacock energy here. And you may be moving in with the Queen of Pentacles or moving out from her, but you're coming in or out in the same position, like to work things out. So whether you're leaving a relationship or going into a relationship, there's still things to be said or worked out here, because neither one of them are happy right here, whether you're moving out or visiting. But it looks like this Page of Pentacles is going to do what they want to do. All right, there is a disconnect here. All right, so moving or visiting, that the party's over, right? Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Cups reversed, not seeing face to face or eye to eye, or this can be just at a distance from each other, where the Knight of Pentacles is that other person who's offering help to Libra. They're both Libra cards for me. Libra upright and Libra reverse. They could be two different people, or someone who is Libra with Libra in their chart. Or this could be two different Libras, a sun sign Libra and another person with Libra in their chart. This also can be this energy of justice for all divorce, or a Libra energy and a twist of fate, or that it's not time yet. And somebody's offering time, money, and effort over here, or to work for them, but maybe things aren't going well, so they can't hire right now, but that doesn't mean they won't in the future. All right, so this could be someone splitting away from this relationship, so they need work on their own, and going to this energy for work or to help them out with their downturn over here. But the Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting a hard time with my throat here, so someone's not speaking their whole truth. We have all these Pentacles here. We got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We got the Page of Pentacles upright. We have the Knight of Pentacles upright. And these two can be the same as these two up here. This Peacock can be this Queen of Pentacles reversed, which can be you as a Cancer if you have Earth in your chart. And you're coming up with Capricorn in your chart here. So if you're a Queen of Cups or a Page of Swords with Capricorn in your chart, you know, that could be these energies here of you achieving justice in the downturn. And the downturn played a reason. There was a reason for everything to happen so that we could play out those energies I discussed about a situation that never would have happened if those unusual events didn't happen over the past 2 years. But justice for all, and perhaps in things not going your way, or in a twist of fate where it's not quite time yet, but it will be in the near future. And there's definitely some, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles may either be coming together with the Queen of Pentacles reversed at a distance, or coming together with Libra, whether Libra is their sun sign or someone with Libra in their chart, or both of them could have Libra in their chart. And here we have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords reversed, who definitely could be Libra or have Libra in their chart. And this could be an earth sign. They could be younger than them, so it could be a child of theirs, or this is just someone starting over in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, who's starting a new project and wants the King of Swords reversed to be involved, but they will have to work out personal issues first before that happening. So wow, Cancer, that's a lot, but it's really, I think it's a beautiful read. I'm going to pull from Romance Angels for you, okay, to see what comes up for love. So it could be a couple different scenarios for people, because it can be people getting out of a relationship and going into another relationship, or you're not in a relationship now, you're just dealing with family issues and then going into another relationship, or looking for a new work situation or scenario opportunity, you know, trying to get something off the ground. But this could be just negative self-talk about it. And again, it may not be time right now, because we talked about the time span in Virgo. So when Leo's over and before Libra was coming up as the time span for all this to come together. So let's see what the Romance Angels has for you guys. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. The bottom of the deck is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and here's the picture there, and you see what the next card is coming up in the back too. It is safe for you to love. There may have been religious or cultural factors that were blocking someone from coming forward. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So again, these may have been these factors that may have blocked you from coming into someone, or blocked the other person from coming into you, because they thought it could never work with different perspectives or upbringing. And it is safe to love, and there may be a wedding here involved. The situation involves marriage, and that could be someone whose religious beliefs where you never get divorced, you know, or there's codependency here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, but there is this new love. All that's falling by the wayside. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and after you have released your ex, it's time to clear your energy. And the ex can be this dysfunctional family up here, that Ten of Pentacles that's upright, but it's coming up as dysfunctional in your eyes, because there's nothing wrong with them, but they expect you to be like them. That's the problem. All right, and let's see where else I'm going to pull from. I'm going to pull from Nature's Whispers. I've been really liking those cards this week. This is Nature's Whispers. It's a very feminine deck. All right, Cancer, so you got new love. I'm going to pull a numerology card for you too. Since it's your birthday month, I can give you some extra time here. I'm already going long for yours, but I don't think I'm going to do it this long for all the other signs. This will just be for you, Cancer, because it's your birthday. And you feel like you didn't get treated fairly or equally with your siblings, with your parents when you were growing up. All right, let's see what happens here. For the sign of Cancer, July 2022. This card, I love this card. And this I so identify this because I have fuzzy yellow hair and I have, you know, blue-green eyes. They're light. But this is a very earthy energy of the earth within the Cancer sign here. It's coming up as a very earthy sign, with perhaps with Capricorn in their chart. It doesn't have to be a feminine, it can be masculine. And the Page of Swords doesn't have to be the masculine. The masculine can actually be this devil on fire detoxing here. And where was the King of Cups? The King of Cups did come up reversed, if that's your energy, because you could come up as another sign if you have more of another sign in your chart. But we're getting a lot of earth coming up here for both the masculine and the feminine, as well as air for the masculine here. But that could be someone you're dealing with, not necessarily, you know, what's in your chart. So we have this energy of being true to your heart with the 26, which is the Page of Wands. And maybe there's a Page of Wands in here who's the divine masculine, because you've got a lot of fire in your chart. And feeling young again, like a teenager, because of the divine feminine energy. This is coming up as that Queen of Cups. See if I can get it clarified a little bit more. This is such a pretty card. There you go. Okay, so be true to your heart. And there's this little nook. See, these other ships, they're leaving. Those are the ones that didn't serve you. They're leaving your beach. You got a megaphone here and lots of butterflies and peacock energy. We got the bluebird of happiness right here. And she's got a nice glow. Maybe she's been out in the sun. Be true to your heart. And the bottom of the deck is Love Matters. I'm going to show you this card. This bird looks like a spaceship that's come in. And you thought it was bird, but they get there and they open up to show you how special they are inside. But she's not intimidated by that at all, because only love matters. The 43 is coming together with extraterrestrials or nature, birds, the feminine and the masculine, whatever this is for you. And I love that the clouds look like snow on the trees, because the next card that was coming out was about the winter time and the Knight of Cups, which is this energy we were questioning before. Maybe I'll pull something else on that. The winter wonderland here. And there's lots of sled dogs here. And there's sledding over here too. Someone likes winter time and sledding. And she's like the winter dream. This is like a little winter village with an ice skating rink or a lake here. And a line of homes all lit up, really beautiful and clean. It's like this dream winter world, and yet there's a dream beach. It's like your dream is to have a home at the beach and a home in the mountains, so you can live the best of both worlds. Maybe that's your dream, and that's why that's coming up. And here at the beach, you can communicate with the birds, but also the extraterrestrials and the stars. Maybe that's your thing. And in the winter, you can go skating or skiing, or just feel the energy, how beautiful it is with all the snow around when it's Christmas time, or when in a village that's really clean, where everyone takes care of their things and everything's well kept and very pretty. And that might be your dream. So it's beautiful energy for you. 26 is the Page of Wands of being inspired, and the 43 underlying energy is coming together in joy to become inspired. As earthy as it may be. See how earthy both of those cards are. But then you can get an escape to more spring colors in the winter, in your winter wonderland. It's both sides of yourself, which is beautiful. Okay, I said I was going to pull another card because I want to know about this Knight of Cups here. So I'll go into this is my Wild Unknown mini. This is the little tarot of the Wild Unknown. So let's see what they have to say about the Knight of Cups reversed. And maybe, I mean, as a feminine Cancer, you may be feeling like you have to prove something to the King of Swords for them to pay any attention to you, because he could be a prima donna. But you need to be true to your heart, not to what you think somebody else expects from you. So remember that. All right, so this Knight of Cups reversed. Whoop. He fell on the floor again. It's the King of Wands reversed. And the Ace of Swords reversed. So he's going through a split. And there's that Three of Pentacles upright. So here's that energy. He may be working with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles could be the one who's giving them problems from the family, right? The Emperor type of energy. But we get the King of Wands reversed here as this Knight of Cups energy. So it could be either way, right? The King of Pentacles can be the person battling with the family and not wanting to do that anymore, as Capricorn energy. But he's also coming up with the King of Wands reversed energy, whether this is your father, if this is you and you're dealing with this jealous energy. It could be the Emperor's upright though, but this could be a brother or a father or uncle, whoever it is. This can be an aspect of yourself or going through a split. If you're a feminine Cancer, maybe you're in a divorce from the King of Wands reversed, but who's also water energy here. This can also be the divine masculine of the Cancer, right? The Knight of Cups reversed as the masculine, whereas the Queen of Cups is here. This is the masculine Cancer who may have fire in their chart or be dealing with a fiery other masculine here in a split, a divide, or in a lie, or living a lie regarding this Three of Pentacles workplace or co-creation here between these multiple people. So that's again this Knight of Cups here. And the bottom of the deck is the Father of Cups reversed. So you got the King of Cups reversed and the King of Wands both reversed. So that could be you and your father, you and your brother, you and your uncle, your boss. But it's not working in this co-creation here. Like it's stable, but if it's controlled by the family here, then it's not going to work out here because you're starting something new or they're starting something new, right? So after a death, and this could be that the King of Cups, if that's not you, maybe the King of Cups reversed, passed away, but they had expectations, and this can be the father, this can be the Emperor, maybe they passed away, and now you're released from the control of the family. So however that works out for you, I hope that gave you a little bit more clarity. And yeah, I think it was a really good overall read for the sign of Cancer. So remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. Be good to yourselves and rise and be love. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing birthday month and a summer, Cancer. Bye.